This is the story of the Iron Hand Dwarves. Astrid Ironhammer, Yori Rockbreak, Cynthi Tongtogor, and Sisvim Cutrock. And in the last episode, we found out that the world is doomed. A chaos gate has opened in the far north of the planet. That it is our responsibility, our mission, to destroy it and close off this abomination to the world. Not only that, we have also been beset upon by abomination ogres who have confined us to the fort city that we have made for ourselves. A small wooden wall is our only defense against the outside world as it stands currently. There is also a Jabberslith somewhere in the world. There it is. Hunting ponies. And I dare say that these dwarven Dawi from Karak's Dawi are about to be eaten by these abomination ogres. So, come along for this ride as we get into episode 3 of our Rimhammer playthrough. Thanks for watching. And indeed it is. We see the man-hunting horse and the man-hunting abomination ogres have quickly set themselves against the Karak Dawi, who appear to have come here without any kind of weaponry, which is a bold strategy, it has to be said. They've put up a firm fight, but it was not enough. 14 hours and 5 hours. But perhaps we can rescue at least one of them, maybe Witherbeard. The abomination ogres have taken very little injury. But we can't just let dwarves. We can't just let them fall. Well, I mean, technically we did let them, but we can rescue them after the fact. Even if we did let this happen in the first place. We'll wait until Cynthi gets here. And then we are going to take the fight to these abomination ogres. We'll hold this door open, create a small choke point in here. And bring it on. Hopefully we are strong enough to survive. It's entirely possible that we won't be. But time will tell, I suppose. Okay, well that's one down. They hit really hard. My goodness, they've nearly caved in Astrid Ironhammer's head already. That is terrifying. Okay, we've now got the horse down. And there's one more left. Astrid has taken a real pounding, but we've done it. We have successfully managed to save them. Some bludgeoning injuries there. And now we will send out our dwarves to hopefully try and rescue our friends. We've got 2 beds here. 2 sleeping spots that we put down. Wait. Oh my goodness. Gaggy, who's gonna bleed out in 5 hours, is trying to wander away. What an absolute chad. My goodness. Okay, Rockbreak. Come over here and rescue Witherbeard. Cynthi, let's go. Let's go. Astrid, draft and move out of the rot gas, and we'll also take this stone bread. Oh no, Cynthi's gone on an insulting spree. Oh, that is terrible news. Okay, Cut Rock. You have a new mission. In fact, Rock Break. Go after Gaggy, because Gaggy's gonna go down. Cut Rock, you're going to come over here and tend to Witherbeard without medicine. We need to stop that bleeding. Rock Break does have decent doctoring. Well, 3 doctoring. It's not the worst. It's not the best. We just need them to stop and pass out from blood loss. That is astoundingly stubborn, I have to say. But we'll rescue both of them in the hope that maybe they will see the benefits that maybe joining the Iron Hand Dwarves might have for them. They're going to bleed out in 4 hours. If they don't go down soon, there is a chance that we might not be able to tend to them quick enough at all. Which would be a pretty significant problem. Cynthia going on an insulting spree right now is going to cause problems for Rock Break as well, because Rock Break could have a mental break here any moment. There we go. Gage is down again. Let's tend to them without medicine. We've got to try and tend as many of these wounds as we can. Of course, it's raining now as well, which will also impact our mood by making us wet. Soaking wet, -3. As if we didn't already have enough problems to deal with here. The slow tend, 2 hours. And oh no, Rock Break is broken. It's a disaster. Okay, alright. New plan. Okay, Witherbeard has been tended to. This is so bad. This is so bad. Astrid Ironhammer, come and rescue Witherbeard, please. I'm sorry to wake you up in the middle of your sleep. 1 hour until they bleed out. 2 hours. 1 hour again. Oh, we might just do it. This is going to be cutting it very, very closely. Less than an hour there. 0.9 hours. We've done it. No way. Witherbeard is no longer incapable of walking. Incredible. Oh, we've given them one of our own beds. That's generous of us. It's not what I intended, but... Okay, let's rescue them. And let's try and bring them home. We're giving up another one of our beds, it seems. We've also got to get rid of all of this shenanigans inside the door here. Oh wow, Dawi's shield here. Looks like Astrid Ironhammer lost their shield during that fight. Wow. I think the ogre must have smashed its way through the shield. Did she get injured on her hands? I suppose she did get injured on her right shoulder, which maybe caused her to drop the shield, perhaps? Cynthia and Rockbreak are going to sleep on the floor, which will no doubt make them feel not the best. We can send Ninja, our bear, back outside. Oh yeah, I forgot to introduce Ninja at the start of this episode. But yes, this is our pet bear, Ninja. Oh, they've got malnutrition. Let's prioritize feeding. And prioritize feeding. I don't want the loss of consciousness from malnutrition to combine with the blood loss to kill either of these dwarves. Tough and volatile. Volatile's not great for us. Tough, though, is very nice. Good skills across the board. And fisherman is a trait. But It's very ordinary. However, the skills on Witherbeard are impeccable. Good medical, good artistic, good construction, good shooting. We love to see that. And Tina Nichols, an ethical overseer of the Empire of Man, is requesting a favor. Her friend Zango Lotino wants to come and stay with us to learn about other cultures. Wants to stay at Kazakh Dong. Potion of Speed. Some Goodwill. And some side trainers. Okay. 13 days is a long time. A magical potion. The magic of the potion will cause the consumer to move faster in terms of walking and working. The potion is consumed orally. Once consumed, the magic will take effect immediately and will last for 48 hours. Okay. How much faster, though? I guess it doesn't tell us. A potion of speed, though, could be very handy. Alright, sure. What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that could possibly happen here? So we have Lotino, the nurse. And they are from the Empire of Man. They enjoy lootism as a religion. Nice. That's good old-fashioned lootism. We love to see it. We're probably going to want to make another bed for Lotino. And at least try and make sure that they are reasonably well looked after. Also deconstruct that. And we might as well just build out all of these rooms. So at least we've got prisoner beds and stuff ready to go if we need them. And more guest rooms. In case we do need those as well. Which apparently we do. Cut Rock has been fast to work there. Astrid Ironhammer is recovering nicely. Her shield has been battered up so much. It's down to 6% health. It looks like we can still equip it, but it could very well be the case where we may not actually be able to utilize that for very much longer. So we may have to make ourselves some new arms and armor in the very near future to have any chance of looking after ourselves. Latino, can you come here and enter that? Heart Rock has created a masterwork double bed. Very nice. I'm happy to leave these here to rot for the time being. Ooh. Oh my god, okay, my bear keeps wandering into the stink rot, which is definitely suboptimal. So let's shrink zones. Sorry, no, shrink allowed areas. Make sure the bear isn't going in there. Last thing I need is for the bear to get long rot or whatever it is. Okay, Cut Rock has fallen into a daze as well. Fantastic. Poor old Ylva, the warrior. I don't know why the warrior wasn't equipped with any weapons. That is a bold strategy, Cotton. And it did not pay off. Not even a little bit. Fortunately, Astrid is very nearly fully healed again. And will be back in action soon enough, it seems. Latino is going to be here for 13 days, which is a long time. And they're probably not going to have the best time. They're not happy about the bedroom. They're not happy about eating fungus. They're not happy about sleeping in heat. Only 23 degrees Celsius. That's pretty comfortable. It is a hideous environment as well, I suppose. That is true. It is a hideous environment down here. But they have their own bed, which is nice for them, I suppose. And for some reason, Cynthia is just sleeping on the ground. Let's assign that bed to Cynthia and they can sleep in there instead. Seems weird that they would choose to sleep on the ground. Oh my goodness. The Abomination Ogre skeletons are terrifying. Look at that. They've got like little drill blade arms. That really is an abomination. My goodness. No, thank you. Okay. Astrid Ironhammer is fully healed again, and we have finally finished researching Dwarven gardening, which is great news. So I think the next step should be to research Dwarven furniture, because there's a lot of like Dwarven aesthetic stuff that I think we would all love to be able to see in our budding Dwarven colony. And let's not forget, there is still the question of this ancient danger down here that we need to be concerned with. We can't forget about that. We're going to need to deal with this probably sooner rather than later, I would imagine. Well, I think the next step is going to be to... Oh, I was going to say mine out some more area over here. I suppose we could mine out another 11 by 15 area over here near the ancient danger. We want to be careful not to get in the way of the... or not create a large enough area so that there's going to be a roof collapse. But this should be totally fine. And this area over here will divide up into a few different crops so that we can start to produce some specific little dwarven cuisines and delicacies. Oh my goodness. Okay, this ancient danger is looking quite large. This is going to... Oh my god. Okay, this is kind of my worst fear in terms of what kind of ancient danger we would be potentially dealing with here. It is huge. So if it is a big old square one like this, this could be very, very dangerous for us to open. Very dangerous indeed. Which I am not exactly excited about. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, okay. Alright, so Gaggy is fully healed and is leaving. Somehow the horse survived. Oh, never mind. Okay, it got up and then I said it survived and it immediately died. And so it is, the circle of life continues. Magical. Isn't it majestic how nature does that? Okay, looks like we finally found the other end of the ancient danger down here. And it does look like it's going to be an extremely large one. Which... yeah, I'm not thrilled about this. This is a significant spanner in the works. And Witherbeard, sadly as well, has chosen not to join us either, which is very, very sad. I was hoping at least one of those dwarves would actually decide to join us. This Jabberslith, which is continuing to occupy the map, is making me very nervous. And Astrud Ironhammer is going to pretty much be able to mine out all of this themselves. So I guess the only thing that I'll do at this stage will be to do fungal gravel all in here. And we might as well use this area as a growing area for the time being. Even if it's not exactly as we would necessarily prefer with the Ancient Danger here. So let's go ahead and pop down some fungal gravel in there like so. And there we go. Witherbeard is released. Oh my goodness, diamonds. A rock containing a bit of diamond. Very fancy. I didn't see that before. I guess that's our reward. Karma has given us some diamonds. We didn't even get any good karma or good relationship with the faction to be able to... for rescuing them. Which is a bit of a shame. I feel a little bit ripped off. But I suppose we did it out of the goodness of our heart, not for the reward. Well, okay, maybe we did it a little bit for the reward. And there we go. This area up here is also finished harvesting. So I might actually just delete this for the time being. I don't think we necessarily need this. I also now have like 3,000 raw fungus, which is, at this stage, for the amount of people we have, far too many. We don't need that many. That's a little bit silly. But what we can do, what we can start to do now, is build out our grand hall here a little bit more. Make it look a little bit nicer. So why don't we come through here, mine out these walls, and these ones here will be turned into some kind of nice marble wall, I believe. There's ornate stone walls, classic stone walls, and old stone walls. Aged and full of character, just like me. I think we'll go with classic marble stone walls. And that seems like a decent way to go. Okay, there we go. We'll get that built out. We've managed to accumulate 1,500 marble stone blocks, so we might as well put them to good use. There we go, that's starting to look very nice indeed. Punrock tried to convert Latino to their ideology, but Latino's certainty has fallen from 83 to 80%, and he resents the attempt. If we could convert Cutrock, that would make me feel significantly better than I currently do. I'll tell you that much. And Cutrock has experienced an inspired recruitment. It's almost a shame that we didn't capture one of those Dawi, because we definitely would have recruited them then. A little bit of a almost missed opportunity, it feels like. Little bit of a shame, but live and learn, I suppose. Although they probably would not have appreciated that. A former brigand from the Empire of Man is passing by. Spook. Okay. Careful shooter. Do they have any weapons? They have an Empire Steel sword. And a solar flare is coming through. Luckily, we don't have any kind of technology that is impacted even remotely by that. That's good news for us. Oh, I can't... Oh dear, okay, alright. I will need to deconstruct this for the time being. I can get to this little corner down here, because apparently it doesn't like that. We'll also remove these here. Go. Beautiful. I also need to deconstruct all of this nonsense over here. Am I full on storage? I guess I am. Look at that. We have managed to accumulate so much junk. We are basically full on storage already. We're going to have a lot of this fungus go to waste, I think. At the current rate that we're going. Seems a little bit unfortunate, but I suppose I'd rather have too much than too little. And we're slowly chipping away at getting the fungal gravel done there. Beautiful. Okay, so now this room here has some nice interior walls. But we now need to work on what sort of floors this is going to have. So maybe we could do some nice marble blocks, perhaps. Tiles, checkered sandstone, mosaic tiles, perhaps. Marble mosaic tiles. We could make, like, the center of the room have some nice mosaics or something. That could look quite pleasant, I suppose. Something like this. And then we fill in the rest with just regular tiles, stone tiles, like so. Let's do that and see how that looks. Whether that's any good. I also need to shrink this zone here so it's not covering the doorway, so we can move that fungus out. In the event where we do get besieged, I will probably live to regret having a pile of mushrooms holding our doors open. Be very unfortunate. Fortunately though, our mood overall seems to be significantly better now, which is lovely to see. Okay, and these... You know what? I kind of really like the way that this is coming together. It'll be interesting to see how it looks once it's all done. So far, so good. I do think this is a nice looking centerpiece to our little dwarven city. The entrance hall. Oh no, Astrid Ironhammer and Cynthia have had another falling out, another social fight. Oh boy. Yeah, that's not exactly ideal. Not exactly ideal. Luckily our dwarven research is going well. We also need to research some walls and structures, some doors as well, so we can get Dawi doors and some sturdier doors and stuff. We also need to research Dawi cooking, so we can make stone bread. Also advanced gardening, which will give us fungal plank and stone salve mushroom. Interesting, okay. And then we've also got medicine that we can research and replacement body parts with mechanical arms and mechanical legs. Very cool. Okay, Cynthia's having a tantrum. That's fine. Oh, not the biggest deal. Not the end of the world. Lovely. There we go. I think that looks really nice, actually. Very, very nice. I'm actually very happy with how this has turned out overall. Now I'm going to remove this. and pop this down here, along with our chess table, into what will be one day our great feast hall. I'm going to move this the figure of burial. I'm going to have this in the very center of the room here. And at least for the moment, this is going to become our, I suppose, our temple. Although we will make a dedicated temple in the future. But for the time being, this should be fine, I think. We have forced weather for pay. A rainy thunderstorm for 6.9 days. That doesn't affect us too much. And it gives us a great bow, masterwork, which, honestly, I think that's fine. Let's do that. I think that's fantastic. Alright, so the forced weather has arrived. Oh, did our bow arrive there and I accidentally dismissed it? Yes, it did. Okay, alright, there's our bow. Let's go ahead and make sure we grab that. Cut rock. Oh, wow. Okay. A lot of our people will never do hauling. Love that for us. And we've got some wart. No, sorry, we've got Bugman's wart. Never mind. Even better. Even better than regular wart. Oh no, Cynthia and Astrid Ironhammer have had another social fight. And this time Cynthia is down and out. My goodness. Cynthia and Astrid Ironhammer just do not like each other one little bit. They are constantly at each other's throats. Not happy about that at all. Okay, so let's reinstall this here. And we'll reinstall that there. And we'll also build copies here, here, and we'll build another one down here, because I think that'll look nice. There we go. Okay, we've got another manhunter pack. A manhunting pack of harpies have entered the area. Harpies. Oh boy. Yep, that is a classic harpy right there. Harpies are scavengers and opportunists who prey upon the sick, weary, and battle-worn and dying. Bestial and savage creatures. Oh boy. Okay. Luckily, there's not too many of them. I think we'll once again lock our doors, and considering we've got one person down and out, and Astrid is already quite badly injured, I dare say it's probably best in our best interest to just not engage them if we can avoid it. Plus, oh no! I forgot ninjas out there. Okay. Ninja, are you okay? Ninja is okay. Ninja's fine as it turns out. Harpy's no match for an angry bear. Oh, okay. The other harpy is going for them now. So I should probably make an animal sleeping spot here. And we're going to need to tend to their injuries, but they have... My goodness, Ninja has managed to deal with both of those harpies pretty convincingly. We'll need to tend to those wounds. Oh, poor Ninja. I left them out in the cold and left them at the will of some ruthless harpies. Does that make me a bad person? It might make me a bad person. I'm not sure. Okay, let's go ahead and start to replace this area down here. We need to replace this with the marble walls and everything. We're gonna start building this area out. We're gonna make this Dwarven city look like a proper Dwarven city. And we've got a lot of work to do. We are also going to want to need to make a proper kitchen as well. That's something to keep in mind, although I'm still in the back of my mind trying to process exactly what I'm going to do about this ancient danger, which is primed in a fantastic location to just completely mess up all of the grand plans that I had for our beautiful, beautiful Dwarven city. Suppose time will tell, though. Did our shield get destroyed? I think Astrid Ironhammer's shield got destroyed in the social fights. Oh no, here it is. Does it get dropped once it's below a certain quality? Oh yeah, discard threshold 10%. So it's basically so broken now that it'll just get discarded from now on. So we are going to need to build out some more equipment at some point in the very near future. Ninja got an infection from those harpies. Oh my goodness, okay. Ninja actually is really badly infected. Oh no, Ninja might die. Ninja might die to the harpy infection. (49% 10 quality. I mean, it's decent. It's not great. It's decent. Oh man, I'm gonna feel so guilty if Ninja dies to that infection. It's in the body as well, so I can't even amputate a leg or something. I think it's too far gone. I think Ninja is essentially living on borrowed time right now. Oh, that is tragic. Oh, there's a mad doe outside. And there's members of the Cloven Ones. The Beastmen are back. They've got a Chaos Spawn. And a Ungor. The bow. Okay, well, this ought to be very interesting then, to see how this pans out for us. This could be very bad indeed. Very, very bad. Can I give Latino here a weapon? I guess I can. He can take the scavenged mace. Alright, let's get Astrid, Cynthia, Hot Rock, Rockbreaker. Get them all together. As soon as that doe is downed, because that doe is going to be our first line of defense. Oh, in fact, actually, no, never mind. The Chaos Spawn is going towards the insects, it looks like. Oh, and so is the... Okay, alright, never mind. We don't actually need to fight this. It's fine, because look... The Ungor is going to fight the insects. And is going to lose decisively. And over here, the Chaos Spawn is kind of winning, I think. It's a little bit hard to tell. Oh, no, I think, no, I was wrong. It's losing. Very badly. And so is the, so is the Ungor. So the forces of chaos, they may be nefarious, but they aren't the most intelligent at the moment. And it's sadly, with our first great casualty. No, 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 no. Don't butcher pets. No, no bears. No bears. Bear? Where is bear? Oh, is it like grizzly bear? Grizzly bear corpse. No, do not butcher. Do not butcher. Poor ninja. Poor ninja. That is truly tragic. I feel awful. That is completely my fault. We will make a marble sarcophagus and we will lay ninja to rest. As they deserve. Maybe in this little tiny alcove here, this stone alcove. We'll lay them to rest. That is tragic stuff. Poor ninja. Died. Protecting our base from harpies. Very sad. Botched the construction of the sarcophagus, which is not exactly getting things off to the best of starts there. I'm going to admit. Could have been better. Oh, who are these people? Oh, we've got some people from the Empire of Man come to visit us. I wonder what they have. Maybe we could have a little trade with them. Oh, they're coming to use our table. Come on. Let's see, what have you got? Some drugs, some medicine. And that medicine would have been handy for ninja, but too little, too late, it seems. Not quite good enough. Can I sign a... Was ninja not actually our pet? I don't understand. Maybe it's not bonded. Okay, what if I set storage, animal corpses, grizzly bear. There we go. Grizzly bear corpse. Prioritize burying. There we go. There we go. Ninja has been given a sacred hero's burial. The sarcophagus bears... Oh no, bears. It bears a depiction of a harpy being harmed by a grizzly bear, seemingly without remorse. The blood is pooling around the harpy's body. This portrayal tells the story of the hurting of the harpy by the grizzly bear on the 15th of August, 2520. That is so fitting. The art on the sarcophagus... Oh, it's called cauliflower. That's maybe less fitting. But it is poetic that Ninja's sarcophagus bears the markings. It's very, very poetic that they would be inscribed with the actions that tragically took Ninja from us in the first place. Very, very fitting. Actually, why am I making this out of marble? I shouldn't be making this out of marble. That was a silly mistake. These interior walls here, these should be made out of something else entirely. I don't know what I was thinking. There's literally no benefit to making these out of marble. Sorry, take it apart. I was distracted by the grief A group of poor travelers have arrived. They're begging for 155 silver. They're from the Concord of Delar. Wild men. I don't know. How much silver do we actually own? 500. That is approximately 1/3 of our total wealth. I don't know if I want to give it away. Alright, let's make this out of dunite. These interior walls to the 3 deep walling of the Grand Hall here. Uh-oh. We've found ourselves in a bunch of food poisoning. Not exactly ideal. That's going to significantly slow down progress in the colony for the next little while, unfortunately. Walls made. Hopefully it has a nice aesthetic to it. I don't really think that dunite is a particularly attractive stone to make things out of. Okay, Cut Rock is having a tantrum. Just casually dealing some dents to our walls. Very nearly finished making our new grow zone as well down here. In fact, we could probably start setting up some grow zones down in this direction, like so. Dwarf bile. Edible mushroom, first created by dwarves, grows well inside a cave, prefers low-lying environment, somewhat difficult to get started, but hearty once established. Okay. We'll get some dwarf bile going, as appetizing as that sounds. Two prisoners from an enemy faction. They want us to look over it. A learning potion for crafting. Some Luciferium or goodwill with the Carax Dawi. Ooh, now that is tempting. A learning potion is a one-use magic potion. Calls the consumer to instantly learn much of a specific skill. It is also consumed orally. Crafting could be very handy to learn. Goodwill could also be very handy. 21 days. Now we do have an excess of food at the moment. We do have an excess of food. And we can change these to prisoner rooms. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I don't know if I'm at the stage where a crafting potion will be most beneficial, but maybe having an alliance and moving towards having an alliance with the Carax Dawi would be beneficial. Capture? There we go. Alright, perfect. We've got our two prisoners, locked them up. We've got our wardens. Yes, set them to high priority wardening. They will be well looked after. And there we go. Alright, I think this looks pretty good. I'm happy with how this looks overall. Although maybe I might change this Can I just remove these walls? Reinstall them? Yeah. Let's do this. I want to move these inwards so I can deconstruct these. That way, even though it doesn't aesthetically change anything, I want to have this wall become a marble wall instead. I think it'll just look nicer. Latino has finished their time here. Wonderful news. There we go. Let's launch them off, send them in. And we've got our 2 potions of speed. There we go. Lovely. Let's haul those inside. I don't know exactly when we're going to use those, but undoubtedly they will come in handy at some point in the future. The colony is looking very nice. We've got our entrance hall here coming together nicely. Our food area is growing. We still have this ancient danger to deal with. Our bedrooms are coming together. We've got 2 prisoners to look after. We're building relationships. We managed to get a masterwork bow. Overall, this has been a very, very successful episode. And for those of you who have enjoyed this, make sure to like and subscribe. That way I know you enjoyed it, and you'll hopefully see these videos in this series again on your feed in the future. And this series is in lieu of my Twitch live streams, because I'm away in Las Vegas at the moment. As this video comes out, I will probably be going broke in the casinos and at TwitchCon. So if you do want to come and watch me live playing games like Rimworld, you'll be able to find a link to my Twitch channel down below in the description of this video. And if you also want to check out the mod list that we've used in this video, you'll be able to find that down there as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next episode of the Iron Hand Dwarves in our Rimhammer playthrough. Take care.